Hello and welcome to this Juizi World Plone Day video recording. I'm Astrid from Juizi, a web development company based in Stellenbosch, South Africa, and I'm here today with one of our clients. This is Piron from Rhenish Girls High School. Hi Leon.
Hi.
We're actually recording this video on the school grounds today. You can see the school behind us. Leon, thank you very much for making time to chat to us today. First of all, let's look at what is Rhenish. Where are we now? We're in the oldest high school in South Africa. It was founded in 1860, and I was a scholar here, as well as my sisters and both my daughters. And I'm proud of the school, and I'm keen to see it succeed. The motto really speaks to me. All learners, regardless of their intellectual abilities, social backgrounds, and academic aspirations, are encouraged to develop their full potential, strive for excellence in all they do, and become responsible, caring, and productive citizens. And as we know, educational institutions like Rhenish, they need content management systems, or they find them useful for managing their web presence. There are many moving parts and lots of info that needs to be there for different audiences. Leon, what is your role at Rhenish?
Hi Astrid, thanks for having me. My role here is the marketing and communications. So, and that's really what the website is for. It's a marketing tool, and it's also obviously a communication tool. So it's the content management, gathering of content, photos, videos, and having something that parents can see, that learners can see, that potential sponsors can see, and something that really reflects the school. Yeah.
What is your background? Tell us a little bit about how you came to this.
So I'm an educator. That's what I studied, and then I also did part-time work for Cricket South Africa as a producer for them. And so that was a lot of working with sponsors and advertising and making sure that the adverts go up at the right time and all that. Moved to Stellenbosch 2018, worked at another school here as well as a marketing assistant, and then moved across to Rhenish. And yeah, that's pretty much how I ended up here.
And what is your background regarding websites? What platforms have you worked with in the past? Maybe you can explain a little bit about your experience. As you know, the Rhenish website is built in Plone. We've been managing it for many years, and we've recently, in the last few years, joined the team here at Rhenish. So for me, I think what is interesting is for you to explain your experience with other platforms and maybe how it's been as you've entered the Rhenish environment.
Yeah. So at the previous school that I worked at, I was also very involved with a colleague of mine in running their website, basically setting it up, the content, the design and everything, and it was a different platform to Plone. And while it has its pros, well, every platform has its pros and cons. If I can put it to you this way, I feel like Plone, some people like to have full control of everything. And I always look at my cell phone. I'm not going to go into what make the cell phone is, but they want full control of every little detail. And I personally find that a bit too much, overwhelming. There's too many options, too many things. Whereas the opposite of that is people want simplicity. They want it to just work. They don't want access to all of the other little nitty-gritty things. What I find Plone has been for me, as opposed to what I have been using previously, is it gives me that simplicity. It's just there, it's easy for me to work with, but a couple of clicks and I've got access to making it exactly like I want. So I've got access to those nitty-gritty details, but it's not necessarily in my face and it's not overwhelming me. So for a quick change to do something, I'm on, it's there. But if I really want to, I can get into the back end of it. I hope that makes sense what I'm saying. It's also, this is coming from someone who might not be at a super user level of where many of the administrators might be, but really to somebody who has worked in it and has a bit of experience, and that's just really how I've experienced it.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah. That sounds like a rave review.
Yeah,
it is.
Yeah. No, it is, but and I'll also give a rave review where it's what's the word I'm looking for? Where it's deserved.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you. That's good to hear. With the current website, which is the URL is rhenish.co.za, we're busy with an upgrade.
Yeah.
Maybe you can talk a little bit about what's coming, so that our audience, who might also be people in the Rhenish ecosystem, can see or can hear what they can look forward to.
Yeah. So as much as a website's also a marketing tool, of course, and we'd like to have great media on there and all that, I also really would like it to be functional. So the new website's going to have updated fixtures, updated results. The next time the choir will be performing, we can pop a video up there of their last performance, which I find now so easy to do. I've been obviously uploading things and putting photos and videos on, and it's really it's easy for me to do. And because it's so easy for me as the manager of the website now to do, I want to do more of it. So people can be looking forward to up-to-date content, fixtures, results, the newest news, culture, academics. Yeah.
So actually, even more active website.
Very much more so. The current one that we are now updating, it fell a bit by the wayside, and I'm really looking forward to an up-to-date current news website where something that happened over the weekend will be on by the Monday, if not sooner.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. That sounds great. Thank you, Leon. I know you've got a busy day, and I really appreciate you taking time out of your day to create this recording. I believe you're teaching in a couple of minutes.
Yeah, about 6 minutes.
You've got to keep the scholars waiting.
Yeah.
As I said, the URL that we're talking about is rhenish.co.za, and our company website is juizi.com. Once a Rhenisher, always a Rhenisher is something that we hear a lot at the school. And the Plone environment also reminds me of that a little. It has been said in our community, it's like that Hotel California song, but in a positive way.
Yeah.
You can check out, but you can never leave.
Yeah.
And it feels to me, in the same way as Rhenish, for me this also seems to apply to Plone. It's a great community and an excellent CMS that does things so elegantly and powerfully, and it's impactful enough so that it remains with you no matter what. I know you are new to the Plone environment, but it sounds like you're already feeling some of that.
Yes.
And yes, thanks again, Leon.
If I can add to that, it's also the people that are involved, they're passionate about Plone, and that passion comes through and they're invested. And that to me is great to know that the people that you're working with are actually invested in what you're doing. So yeah, Plone all the way.
Thank you very much, Leon. I'm sure the community will be very happy to hear that. A lot of people putting in a lot of their own time to keep it going. And thank you to the audience. Thanks for watching. And remember to like and subscribe the channel, as they say. And happy World Plone Day. Bye-bye.
Thanks.